They planted 300 palm trees, Paul. One of them died. There's only 299 now.
What a fact. It's hard to find a guy with that kind of information. Nice going, Mark. It is a very beautiful facility, and the lighting and light just make these cars look great. Here they come. They pick up speed. The green flag flies, and Tony Kanal. That power.
Front 6 cars now are going single file. It's the Tony Kanal. Down to the bottom. Here comes Will Power. Power's going to work his way up front, Mark. Power's going to work the bottom of the racetrack. They're going to go 3 wide into turn number 3. He almost touches wheels with Elio Castroneves. He and Elio side by side, the bottom of the racetrack. Neither one giving an inch off of turn number 4.
Oh, this thing is unbelievable. Castroneves and his teammate Power side by side. They are battling for third place.
Right now, up front, 1 and 2. It's the 2 targets. Will Power trying to find out which way he wants to go. Touch behind Kanat. Now down low behind Dixon. Ganassi Penske among the 4 cars, and they are slugging it out. To the bottom of the racetrack goes Will Power. Will Power takes the lead at Auto Club Speedway.
Unbelievable. They go 3 wide through that corner between 3 and 4. And now Will Power has the lead of the race.
Everybody else started going to the high.
Hello everybody, it's Ellie Diecast, and this time we've got something a little different. We've got some kind of collector quality cars. These are the BigTime Muscle series, and these are series, well, they call them waves, but these are wave 18 and 19. And I don't always see these in our Walmarts around here. And by the time I see them at the collector shows, they're more than what I want to pay. And they're not something that I usually collect, but this series happened to have a whole bunch of cars that I really like. So I've gotten these on and off for years, but haven't really done much of a video on them, so I thought I would. So this first one is the Ford Shelby GT500 KR 08. And I have cut these so that I can take them out. See? And I'll do that once we see all of them. So I'll take them out. Because these little clamshells that they're in annoy me. So the next one, that one's got some neat wheels. I tend to get these for the wheels. And of course with my customs, I do like the wheels on them. A lot of times I like the wheels. There we go. 67 Shelby GT500. I have this one, and if you've watched the videos, you've seen this one. I have it in the larger scale. Not 148. Well, yeah, 1/48 scale. And it's exactly the same car, strangely enough. Exactly the same car. Yep, BigTime Muscle. This one's from wave 19. I'll show you the back. Here's all the cars that are in wave 19. They've got the 67 Camaro, 67 Shelby GT500, the 70 Dodge Challenger, the 57 Chevy Corvette, the 2010 Camaro SS, and the 2010 Mustang GT. So I think they had all of them. I just only picked out the ones that I liked. Here's the ones that are in wave 18, if you are interested, and you can read those. I think the yeah, it was the Chevelle I wanted to get, and they did not have the Chevelle from wave 18, but they had all the others, I think. So this one is from wave 18. This is the 69 Chevy Camaro. Love the wheels on this one. These are supposed to be true 1/64 scale. They are slightly bigger than Hot Wheels. So here's a Hot Wheels. And they're slightly bigger. And they're slightly wider. You can see there. A little bit bigger. not really showing up too well because that one car's in the back. I'll show you once we open them. But yeah, a little bit bigger. And it doesn't really matter to me what the true scale of them are. I don't really care. But these do not fit on track very well. We'll try them out on a track here in a second. So 65 Shelby Cobra, the 427 SC. That's a nice one. It's got like a gold finish on it that's super nice, and it's got those really deep tires. Something you don't see a lot on the Hot Wheels. These have really deep tire rims, which is why I like them. It's a terrible part. 69 Corvette ZL1. Really nice. We'll take a look at these a little bit more in detail here when we take them out. And the last one here, and like I mentioned, I didn't get all of them. I only got the ones that I liked. Here's this Camaro, this one in flat black. And this one's probably my favorite. So we will start by opening that one. So I left them in the package so they didn't get scratched. There we go. Get the camera down here. Yeah, we can get a better shot than that. There we go. Yeah, let me get my white balance set up here. Oh, maybe. Okay. There we go. All right. So, yeah, there's some really nice things about these and some things I don't like. That's why I don't tend to get all of them. They do have rubber tires. The rubber tires tend to be very thin. They don't have a lot of thick ones. Although in this series here, there were a few of them that had them. So they tend to have these kind of very thin tires. Real deep dish rims a lot of times. But as you can hear, they've really got kind of cheap axle suspension. And if you're looking to use them for customs at all, which maybe only I am, they have a really thick axle. You're not cutting that probably with your usual wire cutters. And if you're used to using tubing to set the axles in, you're going to need to get a different size tubing, and that's a video I can do another time. But I use a slightly different size tubing to set these axles in. You're probably better off if you can just use that distance. Although that said, they do sit in like dairy deliveries and Astro vans really well with that spacing there. And they do roll. They roll just fine, but they're not very fast. And it's because of the axles that they've got. They just aren't particularly fast cars. So this one's really nice though. Really nice detailing on them. Lots of badging. Real nice. So let's open another one. This one is the Corvette ZL1. Maybe. Here we go. Get him out. Put that back in there. So here's the Corvette. And here's a Corvette just to give you an idea of the difference in size. You can see this one here is a match or a Hot Wheels. I've changed the wheels out on that. So if you're looking at it trying to figure out what series it is, this one's a wheel swap. But you can see that they are not the same size. The Jada ones are going to be a little bit bigger. So just a wee bit bigger. I'll show you on the track too, just so you know what you're getting into. This one, it barely fits on the track, but it's actually rubbing. There's little pipes here that are rubbing. This one, that one will fit on the track, barely, but not all of them will. So if you're looking to race them, you may have to get some blue track or something that's a little bit bigger. Here is the Cobra, the Shelby Cobra 427. Nice little car. No opening doors, no opening hoods. on these. Zoom out a little bit so you can see them. This is the 08 Ford Shelby. This one's probably my second favorite of the group. Black. I like black cars. And this one's the 67 Shelby GT500. Sorry about that, my battery died again. We were looking at the, this one is the 67 Ford Shelby GT500. Like I said, I know this one comes in the larger scale. It's exactly the same. But I have it. I just have it packed somewhere. And oh, this one we didn't open. Just a second. There's the second. Got to open this one. By the way, if there ever is a zombie apocalypse and you need to defend yourself with zombie weapons, make sure you grab some of this plastic from clamshell and attach it to baseball bats or something, because this stuff is deadly. I swear it'll cut through steel. It'll certainly kill zombies. Alright, so there's somebody out there in like Singapore going, huh? What's he talking about? Here's the last one. And this one's kind of unusual because it's got the thick tires. You don't see the thick tires on these very often. At least I don't. See? Thin tires, thin tires, thin tires, thin, thin. This one's a thick one. It's a big old beef good bitches. Nice. I don't know if you could see the paint job on them, but the paint job is kind of crummy on these. It's got like a flat. It's just got little waves. It's not a perfect paint job. But so there you go. BigTime Muscle Cars from Jada. 164 scale, slightly bigger than Hot Wheels. Will run on the track barely. And but very good for parts. And if you really are into these, I'm sure there's people out there that just love these. They are pretty nice cars for sitting on shelves. So thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.